questions to wrap this up. One, obviously you've got a position on Bitcoin.
Yep.
I actually think it's a pretty valid concern. Like if you're going to take the other side or the bearer side, the argument you make, I think is the perfect argument. What would have to happen for you to change your mind?
It'd have to be so easy to use. It's a no-brainer. It'd have to be completely friction-free and understandable by everybody first. And then you can say it's an alternative to gold as a store of value, right? In terms of being a way to transact, whether it's just transfers of funds or whatever, you've got to be able to spend it, because right now you still have to convert it for anything that you want. And as long as you have to convert it, you're still dependent on fiat, no matter what you say, right? And I can trade bananas easier as a commodity than I can trade Bitcoin, right? And I can still eat that banana before it goes bad and get all my potassium from my workout. I can't even, with gold, at least a gold coin, right? Or I can use a gold bar as furniture, But with Bitcoin, it's virtual, and that's its beauty, and that's its problem. And so, one, you're going to have to make it friction-free so grandma can do it, because now the fact that we're arguing so much about it, and you have so many stands about Bitcoin, for Bitcoin, that just proves the point.
Yeah.
That it's difficult. And two, you can't spend it on anything. I think we put it up for the Mavs. We did it originally 4 years ago and no one bought anything. Now we're taking Bitcoin, and please go buy everything in Bitcoin. I'm fine with that, right? And I think we brought in $130, and that's all the Bitcoin that I own right now.
Yeah. I think part of it too is the user experience definitely has to improve. The big question is this email, 25 years ago, and it does improve or it doesn't? And that's opportunity and risk that people take, right?
Yeah, and plus, there's so many peculiarities to Bitcoin, right? The halving, right? The mining, that, the fact that blockchain is a great opportunity, but in reality, we haven't seen blockchain applications really take off, and there's uncertainty with all the different types of cryptos, and the arguments between all the different types of cryptos. These are things that just, create more and more confusion and diminish the confidence. And so, yeah, I get all the arguments. I've seen all the charts, right? I understand the potential problems with fiat, but, to Bitcoin's potential benefit, if everything goes into the shitter because we're printing so much money and there's global implications, Bitcoin has got something to deal with and something to say. And if we don't, Bitcoin ain't got nothing, right?
I actually appreciate your detractments because they're usually pretty rational, right? So I tend to agree, and I think it's the right position to take on the other side.